Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Hungry Man 97. Recently, I was involved in like a Facebook conversation where this guy was looking for Greg Jefferies rookie cards. Okay, so some guys were making fun of him, wondering if it was like a real post, is like a troll post, whatever. But he was serious, noting that Greg Jefferies had like, kind of gone up in value on eBay, at least so he claimed. And guys, don't forget to check out grunttalksmlb.com. My buddy Darren is over there. He's hosting my videos on his website. Also got a great YouTube channel for like up-to-date, quick baseball breakdowns. We're coming into playoff seasons. My Giants were just knocked out of the playoffs officially. I'm pretty sad about that. But be sure to check out his channel when you get a chance. When we think highly touted prospects, a few names come to mind. Way before there was like Wander Mania, there was Greg Jefferies. He was the first ever minor leaguer to win Minor League Player of the Year twice. Pretty cool thing, right? Very highly touted. The Mets called him up, the youngest in the league at the time, in late '87. He came out of the gates on fire. He was supposed to be like the next Mickey Mantle. Unfortunately, Greg Jefferies is most famous for drifting off into oblivion. Collectors in the 1980s, myself included, were going nuts looking for his cards. They were going for about $10 a piece and expected to go much higher. As you can guess or may remember, their values kind of fizzled out, and he kind of filled up the commons bins, if you will. So Greg Jefferies didn't live up to the hype. He was a dud, and he was soon forgotten. But is that really true? Well, despite being traded to 5 different teams, he actually had a pretty good career. It lasted 14 seasons. And while he may never be a Hall of Famer, he has some pretty cool accolades on his resume, if you will. He was a 2-time All-Star. He actually led the leagues in doubles one year with 40. He hit for the cycle once. He batted over 300 in several seasons and ended up with a lifetime batting average of 289. So not bad. I mean, and he's currently working as a hitting instructor. So, while I can't speak for other prospect duds, we can definitely cut Greg Jefferies some slack. So Greg Jefferies has his share of errors and variations as well. You actually may be surprised how many there are. I counted 49 of them. I was going through the list here, and it just can turn into a huge list of them. Most of them were just spelling his name wrong, like Greg with 1 G, or the last name Jefferies with missing the second E, just left it out. It's interesting to note that of those like 49 that I found, there's only one that was actually corrected when it came to the spelling. I don't know why. They just didn't correct them. Let's go through some of those real quick. Some of my favorite variations. In the 1989 Topps, there's a Future Star Gap. Well, I did this on a prior video. Card number 233 has a gap along the top of the card. Check out my last video about that for some more info on that. 90 through 92 Fleer. So this is interesting. So it has printed, I got a couple here, on the very back next to the copyright says printed in USA. So there's dots, U.S.A. But some they left off the last period. So it says U.S.A. I'll show you some scans of that. They're just considered variations. 1990 Upper Deck may or may not have a copyright on that card, 166. 1991 Topps, there's a large Topps logo on the back of the card. It may or may not be bold, like going through the middle there. I'll throw up a picture of that one. 92 Topps, there's a variation on this card, number 14, where there's 1 or 2 asterisks before the copyright. 94 Topps, number 35. Now this is interesting. There's a copyright of either 1993 or 1994. Not considered an error because they could have started printing them in 93, but considered a variation. No extra value for those. 1995 Upper Deck R28. This is their Predict set. Here it is, Predictor set. So on this one here, it says that he's on the Cardinals on the front, but on the back it says he's on the Phillies. So card number 335 of the 96 Flair set, there's gold letters on a silver background, or you can get silver letters on a gold background. Not one worth more than the other, just considered a variation. Again, Stadium Club 97, card number C04. This is the co-signers card with 2 players. This is weird. The hologram for this card may be either on the front or the back. I don't know why they did that, and you can get either one. And brand new, well, much newer card, I should say, 2015 Panini, card number 89. 2 decades after he retired, they misspelled his last name, so kind of a funny one there. I don't have that one here, but that's all the errors in the set. There's a ton of them, right? But it was a fun one to put together. I've always been a Gregg Jefferies fan. People's just kind of known for the one thing there, and I feel bad for him. So hopefully this sets some records straight. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.
Ground ball to second. This should do it. Tom Hurd to Jordan. And the game is over now, and Jefferies and McDowell are going at it.